Hello YouTube, what is up? This is the Weight Smellbringer, and today I'll be bringing you episode 9 of Spartan Ops. And 2 more episodes to go! And with that being said, I'll shut up and let you watch the cutscene that goes along with it. Because I like you that much. Not in a gay way, but I still like you a lot. I like you a lot for tuning in. So, please, sit back and enjoy the magic. If it will actually load. There we go, thank you.
She's only out here because of me. I mean, we're soldiers, not hitmen.
Halsey knew what she was doing when she made friends with the bad guys.
I'm serious. We shouldn't have to execute a civilian.
No, but it has to be done. And I don't trust anyone else to do it right.
There has to be another way. I mean...
I know what you mean, Tom. And I won't see you court-martialed over that woman.
Sarah, stand down!
Orders are orders, Tom. This isn't my first rodeo.
I don't suppose it is. Roland, where's Fire Team Majestic right now?
Right there.
Fire Team Majestic. Dr. Glassman. Glad to see everyone alive and well.
Captain Lasky, wasn't expecting to see you here, sir.
Majestic, I have a personal favor to ask. Dr. Halsey has been abducted.
Welcome. You are librarian, wife of Didact. There is a Covenant cultist leader outside. He thinks you have something valuable.
And he is correct. But what I have is not for him. It is for you, Catherine Halsey.
Majestic! We got this. You go get the old lady.
This is the Janus key. It offers the real-time location of every piece of Forerunner technology in the galaxy.
Every piece.
We did not create so much without a means to catalog it all. This was meant for my husband to help your people. When his meditation was complete. Take this key to the Absolute Record. Use what you find to propel humankind.
Why give this to me?
Requiem's time is at an end. The key, and what it details, must not be lost.
Thorn, take the key!
Commander Palmer?
Majestic, engage!
Chaos Control!
No! What the hell are you guys doing here?
Captain Lasky sent us to rescue Dr. Halsey.
Rescue her! She's a traitor!
All due respect, Commander. If she was on Jul Mdama's side, then why was she so sure I needed to get this before he could?
So yeah, I totally put in that chaos control clip there because I can, really. That's only reasoning I need, really. Can you blame me? So yeah, with that being said, let's take on Chapter 1, back to Cyclone. So, yeah, Dr. Halsey's been inducted and we have to go find her. Also, we tried to also assassinate her. Although, to be fair, I do feel like Commander Palmer was sort of in the right on that. Like, I want to assassinate Dr. Halsey. And not just because she was ordered to do it, but because genuinely Dr. Halsey is one of those people who deserve a bullet in the head. She's the Halo equivalent of Joseph Mengele, except possibly worse. I don't know, I'm gonna look up the extent of Mengele's crimes right now, actually. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna keep talking about Palmer and Halsey. Palmer hates Halsey. Although the reason why, we don't know. So, is she as I think the reasoning is basically what I outlined in Chapter 7. She did the entire Spartan 2 program. And before you say, she committed wrong. No? Really? In Chapter 3, 2 Spartans just casually bring it up during a tram ride. And, you know, it's a rumor, but still, if it's just a rumor for those guys, imagine what it must be like for Command. Chances are, they know it's not just a rumor. There's a fairly high likeliness she knows it's true. It actually happened in her universe. Not that it actually happened in this universe, but still. You know, all that jazz. Yeah, I think it's that Commander Palmer knows the full extent of Halsey's crimes, is secretly horrified by Halsey's crimes, and therefore treats Halsey like shit and wants to kill her, because, yeah. It seems like that, you know? I don't even know where I'm going with this, it seems like she hates Halsey and treats her like shit because she's horrified by the Spartan 2 program, and knows that while thousands of good people die, people like Halsey get to continue living. That's injustice. That is a horrific injustice, actually. You know, thousands of people die to the Covenant, and this person who does so much horrific stuff gets to live. Why? So, yeah, the full extent of so yeah, back to that whole Mengele thing. The full extent of Mengele's crimes. Okay. Mengele's crimes are actually a lot worse. Never mind. But still, she's close. Incredibly close. But still. And before you say Commander Palmer wanting to assassinate Dr. Halsey for the whole Spartan 2 program is ludicrous, I want you to go through and read Glasslands, because in that book, one of the non-Spartan characters who becomes friends with one of the Spartans reads the Spartan's file and learns all the horrid, fucked up shit Halsey did. And you know what? That same person that non-Spartan character who's reading everything that happened in the Spartan 2 program, was on the same ship that was holding Dr. Halsey prisoner for basically the events of First Strike, really. That's the best way I can sum it up. And decides, you know what? No, screw this. Someone like Halsey dies today. and basically grabs a pistol and starts walking straight to Halsey's cell. He's only sobered down by his own ship AI, which basically says, you can't make her suffer as well as the head of Oni can. And the head of Oni will make her suffer. And he's like, fine, I guess. I guess. You know, I'd be frustrated too. Like, I wanted to put a bullet in that bitch's head, and I can't. So what the fuck, bro? I'd be upset. I don't blame someone who got upset by that. But, yeah. You know, it makes sense. It's not a ludicrous statement to say that Palmer hates Halsey's Part 2 program. And it's not exactly a stretch, because, you know, I hate Halsey. You know, she seems like a horrific person. Just her sheer existence is horrific. But with the new Halo game Halo Spartan is coming out, that may be changed. That may change. You know, it might be another reason why she hates Halsey. It might just be that she hates scientists altogether, and that Halsey is the head Oni scientist, so she hates Halsey just for that. But I like my theory better because, one, it gives Commander Palmer a bit more character, and two, it's just more interesting. Yeah? It makes sense. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. And another part of the reason she may have taken up that whole job to assassinate Halsey might have been partially so that way Lasky could remain innocent and all of that. Because he clearly states he doesn't want to, you know, have to assassinate Dr. Halsey. So I think she was trying to spare him from making a tough choice that he didn't want to make. But, you know, that makes sense, too. Also, I would say it's mostly because she wants to assassinate Dr. Halsey, which, yeah, I don't blame her for that. I'm just throwing out theories here as to why Palmer hates Halsey. Which one sounds like it makes the most sense? And right now, the one that makes the most sense is pretty much mostly she hates Halsey, but partially, like maybe 5% of the reason might be because she also wants to spare Lasky from having to make a tough choice. Which, you know, that works too. I guess. As a theory.
Crimson, there's the source of the power spike. Dr. Truman, any thoughts?
No idea why it would suddenly activate, no.
Hey, Doc, you probably can't see it.
And yeah, it turns out here that something's trying to help us hack into the Promethean Forerunner system.
Don't be rude.
He's right, though. It's almost as if they're...
No, it actually turns out they're trying to help.
Look at this.
Who might it be? I'm assuming the librarian. Also, if the librarian really wanted help, she'd reprogram the Prometheans to stop shooting at us. Because the Didact can reprogram the Prometheans to not try shooting him in the face. It makes sense. It would only make sense if the librarian tried as well. Yeah. Even if that makes it too easy, it still makes sense from a story perspective. Like, yeah, it would make our job a hell of a lot easier. Like, really easy. Like, piss easy. Ugh. And yeah, we're just running around, headshots and dudes. Yeah, this is mostly what we're doing. And yeah, pretty much it's tower defense, ladies and gentlemen. Or the last part of the 8th mission of Halo Reach. You know, the one where you're, like, trying to defend Dr. Halsey's lab. God, I hate that. I just hate the thought of defending Dr. Halsey. But, you know, and you're trying to defend the lab, so you're given 4 turrets to help you out with it. But you have to run around activating them and then reactivating them, and yeah. Except this isn't frustrating because in Halo Reach, you didn't spend a lot of time trying to fortify your position. You were just spending a lot of time driving around and activating turrets. Unless it was a co-op, in which case you actually did spend time fortifying your position while another teammate ran around activating all the turrets. Yeah. Although there was a mongoose in that area to make it a lot easier. But still. You know. It's kind of frustrating because you don't start off with the turrets activated. You have to go around and activate them. But pretty much the same, like, they get deactivated, you have to go reactivate them kind of stuff. And, God, I hate this part. Because, simply, the Prometheans here teleport way too much.
This is odd. It looks like someone is trying to help me decrypt the comms.
Yeah, like I said before, someone's trying to help.
But she's right. There's a secondary encryption cracker working from the inside out.
And regeneration field.
Keep an eye on it for me, Roland. Will do.
And yeah. If you haven't guessed, yeah, this is a post-recording, but still, I hate this part coming up. Why? Easy. It's so frustrating because they can teleport anywhere. Like, you think you got him? Nope, I'm teleporting over here. And you think you got him there? Nope, I'm teleporting over here. Ah, it's so See that? See that? No, the frustration hasn't even begun yet. This is where it begins. They teleport from one end of the map to the other. You don't even know how frustrating that can get. Like, ungodly frustrating. And then the Promethean commanders can teleport. That's great because, you know, the thought of them having incineration cannons, that wasn't hard. No. They can also teleport everywhere too. Right, guys? That seems totally fair. Let's give them the ability to teleport everywhere, and incineration cannons. Yeah, obviously this is sarcasm. I think this is a fucking terrible idea. But still, God. Just run around, Hedgehog, trying to kill some dudes. I got one. Now let's get the others. Let's run out of ammo, actually. Now let's get the others.
Spartan Miller, the encryption is 99% cracked.
Okay, yeah, I have strong rifle.
It's stuck at 99, but the frequency modulation that Roland identified is stalled as well.
Well, then it looks like you've been slowed down. Live with it. But yeah, we're using a light rifle and a storm rifle. Those are still good odds. And yet, Watchers. The most annoying things in the game, folks. Actually, no. Promethean snipers are the most annoying things in the game. Because they have high shields, and yeah, that's not me trying to miss, that's just a result of lag, actually. They have high shields and one-shot weaponry. One shot and high shields. You can imagine why I hate that. But yeah, just keep taking out some Watchers. Trying to take out some Watchers. Nah, I think we're doing a fairly good job of taking out these Watchers. And we should be almost done with this mission. Like, something's gonna happen really quick. And, you know, I should be reactivating
I think the Sentinels are helping you.
the turret. But, I don't need to. Because these guys look like they got it.
Crimson flips the breaker there and opens up that power source. Is that wise? Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Seems legit. But yeah, with the battle over, we activate this power source.
Where are they going?
And watch all the Prometheans just say, fuck you, go, bye. And yeah, they're just gone. Okay, that's kind of odd.
To the absolute record.
Dr. True,
And
analysis?
I think we actually pulled something out of the
It's a data
cutscene.
stream, but too fast
Do I
to
pull something
analyze.
else out of the cutscene? Whole chaos control your
Roland,
ass?
what about our trace on the Halsey comms? Good to go anytime. Boa Squad's ready and waiting for
Oh
Crimson's help.
joy.
Tell the Marines Crimson are inbound. Spartans, get to the LZ. Let's see where this trace leads us. Crimson, prep for pickup.
What if I don't want to prep for pickup? What if I want to prep for drop-off instead? Huh? Can't I prep for drop-off? Yeah, we finished the mission fairly well, fairly efficiently. Only 15 minutes long, with the cutscene added more time to it, but, you know, that's just the cutscene. You know, just the cutscene. It wasn't a long slog. It goes by fairly quickly, which is more than I can say for the first 5 episodes. The first 5 episodes are longer than necessary. Each and every single chapter. Longer than necessary. They don't need to be that long. Dear God, it's a pain fest. But, yeah. With all this jazz and stuff being said, this has been the Wade Smellbringer saying, see you next time, and have a good night.